Alright, time to do a doodle because why not? Let's go with sketchbook. Oh, I forgot this was here. Actually, I'm gonna keep doing stuff on this.
So what we can see is evidence of her poor health on her bones. This poor woman had tuberculosis spondylitis, so it's affecting her spine. If I just take this segment from the mid-thoracic region, you can see quite clearly they've collapsed and fused, and it's causing what we call an angular kyphosis, so her spine would have been bent over. So she had TB of the bones, it's affected her spine, but when I think of TB, I think typical image of someone coughing up blood, it being a lung disease. We've got these lesions on her ribs here, this largish cavity, probably pulmonary infection as well. She seems to have this huge hole, doesn't she, in her upper jaw there? Is it possibly a cyst or an abscess? It's probably a cyst, looking at the size of it. It's actually quite difficult to say without the soft tissue. Is she just unfortunate for having these sort of things, or is this very sort of indicative of what the rest of the...
So let's just put this right here.
We're seeing an increase in disease. We've got rickets appearing for the first time. We're seeing increased infection, things like tuberculosis. There's more evidence of that. Syphilis. And that is different to the early population of Stoke Keys when our boy was living. His population was overall healthier than his medieval one. And you think it's useful thing. What has happened? What's changed in Stoke Keys to have caused that for the population? Teeth not only tell us where we come from, they store information that...
Actually, I'm going to make a Rui version because I kinda ship Rui with Azule. That's who this. Actually, this is me.
We're seeing a lot of different pathologies that indicate that people had a lot of stress in their lives.
I'm gonna make my bestest friend in the whole wide world who has always been there with me. Freaking notifications. Yeah.
And so we're seeing that at pretty high levels in the population. We're seeing a lot of...
Okay, we just need...
tuberculosis, some syphilis. Part of that may have been due to urbanization, which would cause people to have poor sanitation potentially and more crowding as they lived in tighter and tighter spaces. And so we're seeing higher levels of disease. We're also seeing more interpersonal violence than we saw in the earlier periods. It's like a little snapshot into the life of Stoke Keys. The bones at St Augustine's, they tell a story of decline at Stoke Quay, and I think we now know why.
We just need to do that. Then we make another one. Go over here. Over here, that's important image. We gotta go over here. Ignore that. We bring this. We gotta change this. Alright, let's go. Oh, right. Time. It's time to go.
We looked at things like post-mortem dissection, surgery, even torture. I mean, stereotypically, when you think medieval time period, torture does spring to mind. You'd want your victim to be alive to get information from them if you were torturing them. And would that be achievable by cutting the spine? It doesn't feel like it adds up. So, I mean, I guess surgery, do you think it could be surgical? Because they look professional, don't they? They look as if somebody knew what they were doing, or at least had a specific intention. You know, could it be some kind of surgical intervention? Actually, I don't think it is, because they've cut all the way up the spine, and that would be incompatible with life. So you're right, it's not compatible with life. It just makes it such a puzzle. The bones are telling us something, and yet we don't know enough. So to find out more, Rapture's going to meet Dr. Peter's...
Let's do a jig, apparently. Alright, then we go over here. This just...
No one's seen a spine like this in Britain before. No one's seen a spine like this in most of Europe before either. You can see that there are cuts down the posterior part of the spinal arch, right from the top of the neck, right down to the very base of the spine where the sacrum is.
I'm guessing that's quite unusual.
That's right.
Oh,
Possibly at risk of weapon injury,
oh,
or they
freak.
like that. It
Ah,
must have been a
no.
deliberate thing in someone that wasn't moving whatsoever.
Right here, we just gotta go up here and go like this and go. No, flip it over. Oh,
By the medieval period, they'd learned that if you operate on the spine, it goes badly wrong. And so this must have been something else. It was clearly something deliberate, because it's a beautiful straight line all the way down.
Alright, now we gotta go to here, then we gotta go here, and gotta draw her hair outline.
Anatomy of the spine, and they were doing this from 1360 in northern Italian universities such as Bologna. What's interesting is that the local universities around here, such as Cambridge, there's no written record doing anatomical dissection of this early date. The first anatomical dissection of Cambridge seems to be from the 16th century. So we don't have any written comparisons to explain this, and that's what's so exciting. It's certainly well ahead of its time.
We've got this man. He is wealthy, he lived to a ripe old age, he's been buried in the name, he's an important person. But he better find
Okay, let's go like that. For wondering who this is, I hope you can see this two spaghetti noodles.
and Piers are both convinced that this happened after death. So effectively that does rule out torture.
I don't know what this is.
And then that just leaves a post-mortem dissection, which just completely surprises me, because I thought that kind of dissection was not allowed in England at this time. But is there a possibility it happened abroad? Not only do we not know who killed our man, we do not know who dissected his spine or why they did it.
This is really clearly the work of someone who knows what they're doing and is looking for something, which is what's interesting. So I would say this is something that a college of physicians has had a look at. They want to go inside. It looks like someone's spinal column and have a rummage around and see what's going on there. Very, very normal on the continent around this point in time.
But I kind of buy that. The fact that this individual found
Alright,
Parish Church.
I'm having trouble, so I will be right back when I'm done with my troubles. Be right back. Alrighty, I decided to just finish it immediately. Sorry, I'll post one of the process later.